Hello, Aries. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Aries, we're doing a general reading. In this general reading, we're going to find out what the current situation is, what's going on, what your current energy and emotions are, a recent past for you, immediate future, surprise from the universe, and just the overall energy of your reading. So, and look how I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I know it's got so itchy. In Pisces reading and now yours too. Oh my goodness. I've heard before people say it's like a side effect of when you're using your intuition or something like that. It's weird. I'm going to be using a double deck of, freaking wax. Double deck of, Rider Waite. I almost feel like I should start that over again. But you know, it's so much trouble. Let's just keep going with it, right, Aries? So, I'm going to shuffle these out. All right. Current situation for Aries. Their current energy and emotions. Their recent past. Their immediate future. A surprise from the universe. And then the overall energy of this whole damn thing. For Aries. Aries, the fireball babies. Current situation. You got a plan, you're sticking with it step by step. You got the Knight of Pentacles. There you go. Very practical. A lot of practical things to think of, perhaps. A lot of, yeah. I love this. Mission will be completed, no matter how long it takes. Well, isn't that really life in general? It really is. Conservative, cautious. Well, really, if you think about that, that's not actually very Aries. Conservative, cautious, small details. You're really focusing in on there, Aries. And I'm not saying that Aries can't be that when I say it's not really Aries energy. You can, and you're showing it. Your current energy and emotions. Oh, Jesus. Like, no, Cindy, this is not how I like to be. I don't want to be cautious and conservative. I want to charge ahead with all my ideas and light the world up on fire right now. So it's got you in your head a little bit. Let's just say that. Your recent past. Oh, the Star. Oh, I think you're making a wish. You made some sort of a wish come true. Some sort of wish came true for you in the recent past. Also, I want to say probably completed some sort of a healing process here. Your mind and your emotions have come into balance with that. Maybe that was a dream for you to achieve. Your immediate future is the King of Cups. So we've got a husband, a father, a passionate ruler, craves deep connection, sex, death, and taxes. It's pretty Scorpionic. I mean, there literally could be someone with a significant Scorpio placement in your future. No, that's funny. So there's some, I feel like it's a person, to be honest, is how that feels. It could be a male or masculine depiction of energy. Like, so it could be someone who actually is a husband or a father. This person could be very passionate about how they rule. Surprise from the universe. It's the Hierophant. Well, that's interesting. Convention and stability. That's what I have written on there. And isn't that funny? Because it's your current situation. Oh, this is funny. This reminds me a bit of my Aries friend. She's got some big stuff going on in her life. Some really big stuff. And one of them has looked like she's leveling up with her significant other. You know, maybe cohabitating at some point. It's funny, like, surprise from the universe. So there could, I want to say, there could be someone in your immediate future here that you could end up, look at this. Guess what? You're getting married. Overall energy of the reading. The Queen of Wands. Brave, bold, impulsive, self-expressive. Oh, what does that say? Self-expressive, athletic, passion. That came out right. There's Aries. So here you are in your reading at the end. But you didn't really show up anywhere until then. I almost feel like the universe is talking about everything else except you. Well, I don't know what kind of Aries reading that is. Because when you're hanging out with Aries, the only thing to talk about is Aries. That's really right. Like, your current situation is not one that you feel particularly comfortable with. Your recent past actually was great. So it was really good in the recent past. There could be something really good in the immediate future. Surprise from the universe. The reason, now this is funny because this is coming up as a surprise from the universe, the Hierophant. So either y'all figured you would never maybe get married, or you would never make a commitment of this level, or you would never get married again, or you would never make a commitment of this level again. Doesn't have to be like marriage, and it doesn't have to be like romantic, and that's why I said like commitment of this level. There's some sort of big commitment here. So there you go. And here you are, like, woohoo! This is a wild mare. This is a wild stallion. Damn it. The Five of Swords, the Moon, the Nine of Pentacles, the Devil, the Knight of Wands. Oh, what is this? What is this, Aries? I'm not sure what that is. It's not ready to be looked at. I know that. If it doesn't come to me right away, it's not ready to be looked at. So we move on. That's what we do. Oh, here we go. Mr. Larry, also known as Abadozers for some of you, but he's really Larry. He comes to Larry. He's Larry. He went from, you know, my Himalayan Egyptian white cat, who was Abydos. He went from being like an Egyptian god to Larry of Canada. So he's been going out in the backyard here. He loves it. He's staying in the yard. He can't figure out how to get beyond the big wooden fence, which is fine with me. I'm sure at some point he will, but the most important thing is he now understands where we are. He comes in and out of the house. He recognizes this is the place to come and get love and food. So if he gets over the fence at some point, I feel pretty confident that he'll be coming back. That was the harder part. I was like, I don't know if he's going to understand, but he figured it out. And now he's in here having a bath because he got himself all covered up in burrs. And I thought I'd have to brush him, but he's doing a good job of it himself. So he's inside finally. He's been outside for hours in the cold, loving it. Your current situation is the Knight of Pentacles. Step by step, you'll get there. Don't do anything crazy. Don't misstep. Focus on the details. So look at the first thing that comes out is the Four of Cups. Now, like I said, this doesn't seem like a typical Aries energy. And it is. It's almost as if like there's all this practical shit that you need to look at too. It's actually funny. I just keep thinking of my Aries friend. Like, and it's just, not that this is her reading, but it's like there's a lot of practical things that are coming up in her life right now, but there's a lot of emotional things that you kind of feel like, you know, you don't get to invest in that the way you want to, because you need to be like focused here. The Three of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Page of Wands. You know, this kind of feels like if you deviate from your plan, or you feel like if you deviate from your plan, whatever that is, but it has to be practical. If you deviate from that, you know you will end up like with an emotional disappointment. So it's almost as if, you know, I can't invest myself emotionally. I'm going to have to miss out on a few things that I would like to do right now, or things that I would rather be doing, because you just know, well, if I don't do this, what needs to be done, and it just feels like, you know, the things that you got to do. Like, I just moved, so I had to be in this Knight of Pentacles, right? Like, I had to plan my schedule. When am I going to do readings, and when am I going to pack? When am I going to clean the kitchen, and when am I going to pack lunch, and when am I going to take the dog for a walk? You know, like, you can't just get up in the morning and say, all right, I feel like doing some readings, I'm going to do some readings. Well, maybe I'll be doing them in the afternoon. Blah, blah, blah. Right? Like, you've got to, but the thing is, you know, and I know there's things that I can't invest in emotionally. Even if I try to, it's just not going to work out. It's going to be a nightmare. Why is that bell? No, the doorbell never rang for a house. I have to pause it. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so, like, if moving day had come and I didn't have everything planned, I was going to have some big emotional disappointments, right? So that's kind of like how that feels. But the Page of Wands is almost like you're almost out of it. I feel like whatever this is that you've had to have a long and steady plan for, you're almost out of it. You're almost ready to start communicating with the world, to finding new possibilities, to moving forward. You're ready to get into that wand energy. All right, now your current energy and emotions is 9 of Swords. This feels like, I think that's the Hermit. Is it? It is the Hermit because it has a little crease in it. I was going to say, this is what it feels like to me, like myself too, being an Aries. Like I recognize some of your energy personally on a personal level. Is Aries is a doer. When Aries can't do, and you have to either wait or you have to plan and then allow certain parts of the plan to move forward even on their own, and then replan again, and then keep, you know, it's like you just want to do it. You just want to get out there and do it, because this is almost like you can't. I don't know why you have to plan so hard, what's going on here, but it's almost as if keeping yourself held back. I feel like this is almost like spending too much time on your own, because the Hermit has created the 9 of Swords for you. Is spending too much time on your own. The recent past is the Star. You achieved a dream. You've completed some sort of healing process even in the past. The 8 of Wands. Well, you were doing something you wanted to be doing here in the past. You were going in the right direction. I don't want to say you're not even now, actually. I feel like you are, but it's this, I don't know, this is so, look at that for you. So what is your immediate future? It's this guy. It's the King of Cups. Let's see where that is. The King of Cups is your immediate future. The Chariot, the 6 of Wands, and the 9 of Cups. Aries, this looks like you were moving directly towards a wish coming true. You found a wish. I don't know, in your recent past, you found some, you literally moved right towards some sort of a wish. But this is not, this isn't the kind of wish, I'm going to say this, because it comes up as a star, like the difference to me between the Star and the 9 of Cups, they're both like some sort of a wish wish fulfillment, dreams, all that stuff. So when the Star comes up like that, this to me could even be a wish that you didn't know on a mentally ego level that you had. This is the kind of wish or dream that comes true, or that you find that was like presented to you by the universe. You didn't even know you wanted that. I don't even know I wanted that, which is what came to the door. It's like something that I ordered and I'm going to send it back because like my move cost too much money. Anyways, so yeah, this is like the universe delivered a dream to you in the past, moved you right to it. And I'll tell you right now, in your immediate future, I don't know if it's related to what this King of Cups dude is, this King of Cups, but these clarifiers indicate that you are moving in the direction that is the success of your wish fulfilled. That's what that is. So, surprise from the universe is the Hierophant. The Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the King of Pentacles. This is funny. Okay, so I don't know, maybe it's because it's coming from a female perspective. But if you like guys too, I just want to say, okay, the Hierophant, so the surprise from the universe, right? It's like some sort of a commitment. I'm giggling and laughing because it's kind of embarrassing, the message that's coming through. But it is like, for those of you that are resonating with this, that like it may be, I don't know though, I feel like if you were going to cohabitate with someone, like make that decision or make some sort of major commitment or decide to get married or something like that, you probably would already know what I'm about to tell you. So I don't know, maybe some of you haven't even met this person yet. I don't know. But with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords, this person is, how should I put it? This person has all the tools that you need to get certain things done. That's the best way that I can say that. So now, the King of Pentacles, in conjunction with that, oh my God. I don't know, guys. It feels like you're, for some of you, I want to say, it feels like you're going to end up marrying somebody here. This is, I want to say that this is a relationship that is driven on passion and intellect. This would be a relationship that is very passionate. Both people are very attracted to one another, but it's not just that. There's something too here about the mind and the clarity of the relationship. So that's actually kind of cool. So there, your King of Cups, because both the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles are like a husband-father energy. The Queen of Wands, the overall energy of your reading is you, finally, right? Oh, the World. So that's finished. You see how that happened? Like, what is the universe doing to you, Aries? Like, this whole reading, it's like, oh, we finally got to you. But that's all over now. You've successfully completed that. I don't know what to tell y'all. I want to say that this looks like, to me, this reading, that, because the King and Queen of Wands, looking at them beyond, you know, it's a fire sign suit, because anybody can hold that energy. The King and Queen of Wands are not noted as the husband, the wife, the father, the mother. Not really. These are usually more independent energies. Like, they're brave, they're bold, they're impulsive, they're self-expressive, they're athletic, they're passionate. Like, this is someone who is like seeing the world, doing what they want to do, finding things they want to find, being creative, following their own path. But the world came up for that. So I feel like with this reading that some of y'all are going to meet, I don't know if you already have though, you know, let's look at more of this, the Star and the Eight of Wands. The Star is part of some, okay, all right. Okay, this, I feel like you've met this person. I don't know, maybe in passing even. Like, when I say you've met them, for some of you, I feel like it could be in passing. Like, honestly. And right, it's almost as if you could have bumped into somebody at the bagel lineup. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. And that was it. And then you haven't seen that person for months or years. I don't know. Because this is telling me in the recent past, you found some sort of, the universe guided you right towards a dream, a wish here. But you didn't even know you had it at the time. It was right there, right? That was in the past. Now, how is this connected? The Fool. So this occurred, I want to say, at some point where you were on some sort of a new journey. You're on a new journey. You were healing. There was a lot of healing here. You got the Four of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Three of Swords. A lot of healing, a lot of burdens, a lot of things to look after. This is almost a feeling of healing at a time when you have a lot going on, too, in your life with the Ten of Wands and the Three of Swords. Then you have the Queen of Wands, which takes us right here, right? Right here in this moment in time of your overall energy, which is something that you have completed. So I want to also say on some level here, you met someone or something that was a dream that the universe guided you towards. You didn't even know at the time that it was part of a bigger plan for you. I would say that, part of a bigger plan for you. Yeah. And since this Queen of Wands has come to an end, and what did this all do? This was healing. Healing the heart, healing the mind with the Four of Swords, dealing with heavy burdens and responsibilities. The Knight of Cups is what you go into next. So this is a more romantic cycle. This is a more poetic cycle. This is moving forward with a healed heart cycle. All of that connected to that Star card. Oh, and look at this. The Knight of Wands, the Devil, the Nine of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Five of Swords. You know, this Five of Swords almost like looks like looking back here on stuff, doesn't it? The Explorer, being on a spiritual quest, impulsive, restless. That almost feels like trying to find things outside of yourself that you probably need to find within yourself, particularly with the Devil coming up beside it. And the Nine of Pentacles feels like dealing with that. Because the Nine of Pentacles is almost like to show that you've achieved something for yourself here in a way that you probably couldn't have achieved it if you didn't have your shit together. So, and then the Moon, deepest, darkest secrets and desires. Changes into the unknown, emotional energies. This almost feels like all of the energy that came with whatever that is. And the Five of Swords is cutting it out. It's finished. You're done between. Isn't it interesting? Disparity between winners and losers I have written on here. That's funny. It reminds me of that Scorpio reading. Winners and not the winners. Right? Winners and losers. But this is cutting something out of your life. I'm going to say cutting out the singlehood and you're going into... say the Robin Hood. I don't know what that means. So maybe you're going to steal from the rich and give to the poor. We need more people doing that. We shouldn't steal. Well, I don't know. No, you shouldn't. No, the Three of Pentacles is at the bottom. Time to get working on some things here, Aries. Like, I think you already are, though. It's like, I already am, Cindy. I don't know. Your surprise here. I'm going to say it. It's kind of like, wow, he's well endowed. That's all good. Because it's like clear with the Ace of Swords, right? Isn't that funny? I'm going to put these down on the table before I really get myself into trouble. I'm going to go do the extended. In the extended, I'm going to ask, where does this all take you? Where's this all taking you? And where or what you should focus on right now, Aries. So that's what I'm going to do for you guys in the extended. Thank you so much, Fireball babies. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.